Hi guys, it's nice to see you again. Today our story is about the legend of Snake Island and its people. The legend of Snake Island and its people. Deep in the heart of the uncharted seas, shrouded in mist and whispered about in sailors' tales, lay Snake Island, a land where serpents ruled, and humans lived in harmony with them. The island was said to be cursed by some, blessed by others, but none who visited ever returned unchanged. The origin of the island. Long ago, when the world was still young, a great serpent deity, Vasuki, coiled himself around a mountain and sank into the ocean, forming an island from his slumbering body. His scales became the forests, his venom the rivers, and his breath the ever-present mist that cloaked the land. The first people who washed ashore shipwrecked and desperate were spared by the serpents, who saw them not as prey, but as the people of Snake Island. The island's inhabitants, known as the Ophidians, were unlike any other civilization. They spoke in hisses and whispers, their language a blend of human words and serpentine tongue. Their bodies bore tattoos of coiling snakes, and their eyes slitted like a viper's could see in the darkest of nights. The Ophidians lived in treetop villages, connected by bridges of woven vines. High above the forest floor where the largest of the island's serpents slithered. They worshipped the great serpent, Vasuki, offering him eggs, milk, and the blood of their own palms in sacred rituals. In return, the snakes protected them, guiding them to prey in the jungle and striking down invaders who dared harm their human allies. The curse and the gift. It was said that any outsider who set foot on Snake Island would be tested by the serpents. If they showed fear, they would be swallowed whole. But if they stood firm, the snakes would mark them a single bite that burned like fire but granted them the serpent's sight. Those marked could understand the language of snakes, see through illusions, and even command lesser serpents. But there was a price. The marked would forever feel the call of the island, a pull in their blood that drew them back. Many sailors who survived the bite returned years later, abandoning their old lives to join the Ophidians. The island's secret was guarded by the Serpent King, a man chosen by Vasuki himself. His skin was etched with living tattoos of snakes that moved on their own, and his voice could charm both man and beast. It was his duty to keep the balance, to ensure that no greedy outsider plundered the island's treasures or hunted its sacred serpents. For centuries, the island remained hidden, its people thriving in their strange symbiosis with the snakes. But as the world grew bolder, ships began to circle the misty waters, drawn by legends of gold and immortality. The Serpent King knew that soon the island would face its greatest trial, one that would decide whether it remained a sanctuary or fell to the greed of man. And so, the snakes coiled tighter, the mists thickened, and the Ophidians prepared for war not with blades, but with the silent, deadly strike of the serpents they called family. Would the island survive? Or would its secrets be lost to the sea? Only the snakes knew for certain.